Hey everybody, Asher here, and welcome back to Wartales, where we did not go very far since the last episode. We only took a few steps, but now we have gone so far that we are in modded Wartales. I'll get to that in just a minute. Today we're going to be going to the east and trying to figure out what the hell's going on with the innkeeper here. It's probably going to be more treacherous fighting and everything like that, as we had a lot of fights and we're down to actually one raw material for repairs. I have thought a little bit about trying to take a detour here, going through some towns and going back into Vertruse, especially to hit the Vertruse tomb. We definitely should be able to do that now. There's also a whole nother area over here that I didn't actually start or go to. Technically, I probably could have gone there first before going here. But that's probably is a good segue to go into the mod. As I said last time, I think the experience scaling is just kind of busted in the wrong way. And this is, once again, if we just look at the status here, I am playing in region locked exploration. I don't know if that can actually be changed after the game starts. I know you can change some of this other stuff, but we may just be in region locked forever. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think it's important to consider what I'm doing, why I'm doing, so let me just take a moment to break it down here. You can see the experiences half. The mod that I downloaded from Nexus Mods is literally just half your level gain here. Now you can see some of my characters are above the cap for another level here, and the scaling only gets worse at higher levels. So you can see there's going to be a few people that after the next fight, their experience is going to overflow and carry over into level 5. At least that's what's supposed to happen. I guess we'll find out. Right now the save isn't broken, but I do have everything backed up. Actually, it looks like E is pretty close to getting to level 6. Bones is probably one of our closer people as well. And Snowy the Pony, long overdue for leveling. So that's good. We did lose Alpha last time, so we'll need to have internment service here in just a minute. So we're back down to 2 wolves, so one of my goals is to get another wolf here, but I do want to make a quick aside and just say that there is an argument that I wouldn't be running into some of these issues if I had just gone with the difficulty mode that has the world scaled to how strong your squad is. But as I said in the very first episode, that's the kind of samey world scaling. You don't really feel a sense of progression. The numbers just get bigger, but the challenges kind of stay the same. That gets a little bit boring. It's kind of one of the big things that drove me away from World of Warcraft that I used to play all the time. It's one of the things that I see that is one of the more common complaints about the most recent Diablo game and a few other similar games, is that when you have the world scaling up and leveling around you, you don't get that same sense of progression. And so we have spikes of difficulty. Yes, like last time, those fights were really bad, but it wouldn't have felt that way if the world wasn't throwing us some things that were terrible. Now that said, the scaling only gets worse after level 5, so like level 6. Apparently level 7 and 8 are super terrible, so this mod isn't going to necessarily solve everything. But having everything kind of scaled to your level doesn't change the fact that higher level scaling is incredibly slow. So we're going to just kind of explore the world, see how it goes. I will just go ahead and tip my hand for the progression plan here. Like I said, I did want to go back to Vertruse. We do have Gosenberg to explore up here. We poked our head very, very briefly over into, that's not Ludern. Maybe it is Ludern. But anyway, Harag, this whole area. So we have things to do, but let's go ahead and start with our campgrounds here. Now, we're not going to get like any of our really super new items because a lot of these are going to take level 6 and we don't have anybody that's level 6 yet. I didn't actually make a ghost pike, which is a little annoying because we're going to have some spear bros that could potentially make good use of that. Right now, the iron spear's not really cutting it for the difficulty of enemies that we have. But my big thing is that if we have another fight, we're going to have some repair problems. So I probably need to get back to civilization pretty soon. But we owe our people some money. Happiness is not an issue right now, so Flair, you get to hang out in the tent. Yeah, I don't think we have too much else to equip right now. But I'm very excited about the gear. I'm very excited about where things could potentially be going. But yeah, just one more time. We have this banner here. That experience crap that was thrown at us, like 60 experience for that giant fight. And it is divided among the people, so if I technically had less team members, the experience would be slightly bigger. But that was with a camp bonus. That was with a very large bonus here. Just not great. The scaling is just, there's a balance pass that's promised to happen in June. So it's possible I don't need to keep this modded forever, but we're going to keep it modded for now. I don't know if I want to eat my Valor Point food, but we are going to have some food shortages if we're not careful here. So let's eat a little bit of this. Let's hit the rest button while I check and see. Okay. Always messages coming in. It's like I work and I'm in the building and nobody calls. And then as soon as I step out and try to settle down in the middle of the day, all the calls start coming in. But we have a beautiful sunrise in the midst of a snowstorm. And we're traveling east towards whatever hell this is. Hang on, wait a minute. We have an okay, Tomb of the Ancients. So we have a Tomb of the Ancients in Equestria. I was like, why do we have a big floating eye there? Let's go ahead and make sure we're walking east. Because last thing we want to do... Okay, we have wolves over there. We could technically try to get some more wolves. These wolves might be trying to get us in just a second, to be honest. I don't plan on having like a 30-minute or hour-and-a-half extravaganza. Apparently the game doesn't want to... First off, let's make sure we're going the right direction here. That's north. Okay, wolves are coming for us anyway, so let's cancel that. And it's Polar Wolf and Polar Alpha. Well, if we needed another wolf, I guess this is the time. As we were heading the wrong way anyway. What a good way to start an episode. Okay, so we have Polar Alpha. These are level 7 wolves. We will get level ups after this fight. Every time a unit ends their turn with an injury, they get 2 rage. So they're going to have a stacking damage increase. Who's going first? This Polar Wolf. So we're going to just kind of keep this simple and to the point. If I can get a Polar Alpha, great. Let's go ahead and throw Bones up here, make sure he can run it in. Let's get Rockbroll up here, make sure he can run it in. We are going to, hopefully I have some rope, otherwise it's going to be really difficult to capture some new friends. But we do want to keep our people over here. So Elsinore is going to go over here. Char, I know you want to hug your buddies, but you're going to go over here. I think we can keep Coda over closer to here. Ellismith, you're fine, and Lanchera, this is probably fine. Like, if this Polar Wolf can't actually reach Lanchera, this Polar Alpha can actually reach Coda. So we're going to need to move Coda before then. By the way, what's your buff here? Fragility. Well, that would be nice to take advantage of, but apparently how it was before, at least my recollection, is that once we started the fight, that buff would go turn around here. I should probably really train into the other ability. It's just better. But let's see, we have a Polar Wolf and a Polar Alpha that we're going to delete real quick. So let's go ahead and try to battle shout. I don't know if we can reach 2 people. I guess we won't. And then let's just give you a little nudge. Probably could have gotten some extra damage by doing this from range, but it's fine. And then you don't even get to end your turn next to somebody, so bad news bears. Coda is going to need to move in a minute. Okay, let's send Bones over here to do Bones things. It's a lot of damage. Alright. But this wolf isn't dead. Alright. So that's that. And you can run to another wolf. We are absolutely going to do that. We're going to go for a 3-fer here. And suddenly I have a lot of teammates that are kind of on the wrong side of the fight because a lot of wolves are over here. Some of them may be hiding in the smoke somewhere, so we'll figure that out in a minute. But Polar Wolf made it right there. Okay. Coda. Coda. We could put Coda on that wolf. Could put Launchera on that wolf. Maybe a good idea to do both. Who's moving? You're moving, you're moving, you're moving. Okay, so Coda definitely has to be one of these moves. I guess Coda is just going to go over here for now. And be in the ready for the next time. So we have Elsinore and Launchera. Let's go ahead and put Launchera over here because we can get a team strike bonus. You guys don't have any guard. This Polar Wolf may be a good one to try to capture. I'd rather get the Alpha. No traits. Does have evasion. Does have snow tracks. So that's a plus. So we may be trying to capture this Alpha in a minute. Alright. Which means Elsinore may need to move here. I don't know if Jacob can hit both wolves from here. We're going to try. Somehow can't hit both. Let's move you up one more pip. There we go. And we get a Valor point for that. Okay. Look at this. It's like real life. They're just following the run in the snow. So this Polar Wolf's going to be able to go. I probably should have put Adit in a better position. I don't think Adit can even stab at this point. Let's just have Ormita do this. Oh, found our other wolf. Can't actually make it through, so you know. This is exactly what I was saying. They're just hanging out in the snow somewhere. Alright, so we got some bleeding going on. But we should have some fun with AoE coming up. I guess Char can do some work too. Okay, not dead yet. Let's put Elsinore up here real quick, because if we can get the easy capture, what level is this wolf? Level 7. Level 7 with no traits. We may just want to do this now. If we can capture. I swear I saw the capture ability pop up, but you know, we don't actually, I don't think we actually have any rope. So that's kind of a mistake on my end. Alright. Alright. Let's see how many Valor points we can grab here. That's a lot of Valor points. That's more than we need. Valorous overflow is the word. Let's check one more time. Don't think we can capture here. No, it looks like we actually don't have any rope. So, alright. That's annoying. But there's more wolves in the region, so it's not the end of the world. So we're going to move y'all up here, and I guess we're just going for Meat Fest 2023. Which means we'll definitely let some of these puppies go. Alright, Flare able to do the thing. Who's Alpha able to hit? 3 people. So that Polar Wolf's going to go last, and this Polar Wolf's going to die from bleeding damage. Let's get y'all in position. Yeah, Flare, you can earn your stripes as a main tank today. Maybe. Okay, Ormita doing fine. You should be dying from bleeding after we get all of our buffs and debuffs. Okay, new round. Fragility on this one. That's kind of the one we want. You actually can't reach anybody. So, who do we want to have go then? This might not be a bad time. To have Saint Light go back here and throw a barrage. That barrage doesn't actually stop them from running, which is where it's going to be very important to actually have a tank engage. Yeah, you know what, Flare, let's do it. Welcome to the team. Do you have any guard? No. Alright. I'm told I can right-click to preview an ability, but it's fine. We're going to try our best to not use any of the permanent Valor points in case we get a nasty fight here in a minute. Okie doke. Let's get Lanchera in here for the team strike. And then we can just move you on over here. Don't want to move him too far ahead because we want Saint to be able to get those hits in. There we go. Everybody gets bonuses today. Alright. Bit of an issue right now where Bones actually can't get into position. Jacob also can't get into position. Could get cute with Rock Bolt here. So he'll trigger the last of these. But he should be safe from this position. Really? There we go. I was about to say the barrage should still shoot. Which means we can get a Valor point maybe from right here. Poor puppy. Okay, can we pick up a stick and throw it? That has a high chance of hitting a lot of people, so we're not gonna do that. It's all right. I think Coda can go down here and be. Oh, we found another one. Okay. You always expect the Spanish Inquisition. Alright. That means Jacob does have a thing he can do. It's not a multi-target thing, but it's a thing. Alright. So I'll do some Wrath. I don't know how experience is calculated for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not per action. I'm pretty sure it's based on the enemies that you kill. I don't even know if like getting a killing blow increases experience or not. But this one should be straightforward and done. So we'll see how this goes as Captain Lunchbox continues to get lunchboxed here. Kind of miss the Earthbound sort of look, you automatically win the fight. But this is where, once again, we can deal with wildlife fine. They don't have a lot of shielding. The thing that we struggled with last time was all the defenses that things had. Alright. You can't make it there yet, but you might be able to make it if I do this. It is too bad that I didn't have any rope though. Okay, yeah, we can run it. Alright, and a 1 and a 2. Wow, you only took 11 damage. Let's change that. Up to 135 damage. Well, that counts. We're gonna let him go. Okay, and just like that, we have a few level up. It's not because they gained enough experience. We still only got 57 experience for that fight, which is less than ideal. 10 leather and some grease is good. We haven't. One reason I want to go. Oh, we actually don't have. Oh, we do have the raw materials to get these repairs, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do the leveling real quick. Like I said, we have better spears to make for people, which is another reason to go into civilization. I kind of want willpower for Rock Bolt, to be honest. Alright, so Team Spirit. When next to an ally, this unit gets brutality, or time an adjacent ally is attacked by an enemy, it deals 12 damage to the enemy, or... Yes. Oh, wait. Does this count as a ranged attack? Melee range. But it's a melee attack. Versus like Saint. Which fatal shot... I hate that some of these things are a little ambiguous because applying destabilization with a spear sounds really good. But I'd want one of these. We're going to take this anyway. Can always retrain it later. Just get all that influence that we're supposed to be getting here. So Team Spirit, Fervent Support. That could work really well with setting traps here. You do have good constitution. I'm going to get you some more movement. Since you are the spear wall bro. Now, she needs level 6 to do that. Oh, that's Saint. Let's get back to add it real quick. So we can't do this yet. It's not like we're skipping all the levels, but she's getting closer. Bones is getting closer. Snowy the pony's getting closer. We want more constitution. That's right. We're using influence to level up our horse. You bet your ass. Okay, run duration increased by 5. Or vigor. Well, it's going to be this one. Alright. And then bow skills. Still using a level 2 bow. That needs to change. I noticed the damage was pretty low last fight. Alright. So willpower is good. Definitely want to increase our dex here. Wouldn't mind movement, but... Bleeding upon critical hit. Every 2 attacks applies vulnerability. Control beast in battle. We already have a beast master. So I like precision. Bleeding doesn't always work out. So we're gonna do this. I gotta actually remember to use it, but we're gonna have it anyway. So, oh boy, random ass thunderstorm again. And look, I think we have snow bears coming. So, Python attempt part 2. Let's, looks like we can use this here. Although, landing points obstructed my ass. Okay, looks like we get to meet snow bears. We have not fought bears yet. So this is going to be exciting. And I don't have rope to tame them. Shit, I forgot to go to camp and see if I had hemp that I could get here. That's a lot of health that these bears have. Is not enraged or surrounded, they have fury. So it's very important that we surround these things because fury is really fucking terrible. Alright. So, same as before. We have absolutely got to capitalize on big damage bonus early. We have a bunch of attacks before things can go. So there's Flare. Bones is up here. We want to get you guys out of the mud. We're going to need some tanks. Launchera seems pretty good. The problem is we're going to need to tie down these bears, which means Addit is going to be super important. Where are you at, girl? That's We'll just put over here. So we have Launchera, we have Flare, we have Elsinore. Elsinore's bear 1. Launchera is bear 2. Addit is bear 3. Where'd you go? Where? Seriously, I am just looking for a spear girl that just leveled up. There you are. Okay. We'll put Ella Smith here, and this is pretty much a damage race to see if I could not die. Okay, cool. Now, Bone should be able to run up here no matter what, so... yeah. So we're going to try to min-max here, so we'll put Char up there and Gnome up here. Alright, Rock Bolt. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Now here's the catch, is that I really want to make sure a tank is engaging a bear and not Bones, because I think we could die. Alright. Look at that sweet damage. Alright. So Valor Point here. See, it would be really nice if we could end one of these fights by actually capturing a bear. Okay, so Bones is going to go up here and is going to have to hit this one. So let's go ahead and get Launchera, who has, each time they engage, they gain deflection, but that's only going to help for a turn. So we may need to use Rock Bolt to make sure that Launchera can re-engage every turn. That's fine. We can manipulate the shit out of that. All right. Do you have guard? You don't. Should have known that. Okay. Team Strike doesn't matter as much. Is this the one with fragility? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, why can we not hit two bears? I mean, it's a bear. May have been better to get Ellis Smith in a place where he could do this, but it's fine. Alright, so let's rampage down here, I guess. Okay, more rage for the bear god. And once again, it's as long as the bear's not surrounded, they have fury. So we're going to stop this here, and we're going to make sure this bear gets surrounded in a second. Bones, fortunately, also counting as the surround on the other thing here. Flare's going to be able to do a surround, and then Addit is just going to try to, hopefully can spear the bear away. Unit gains inspiration for 1 round. Alright. We are gonna find out, I guess is the word. Okay. So what's our move here? We need to surround, and that means it's gonna be Eli Smith here on the surround. I know we're not getting our poison damage in here today, but we gotta get that flare down. Alright. So Bear 1, how bad is it? 7 damage. 22 damage. Alright, it's all pretty bad. Damage dealt and damage taken increased by 100%. Okay, well that would have been useful for Bones to be able to work with, but it's fine. Okay. Part 2 is going to be Elsinore going up in here and trying to grab a bear. No galvanization yet. We are going to be doing protection every turn. Okay, bleeding bear. That bleed is actually going to do a lot of work here. Alright. Riposte is also not terrible. Let's see, gnome. Try not to have a sacrificial gnome here. Alright, we did say this was the play. I will even get you stuck in the mud so that we can potentially get other people in here. Weakening is fine. Okay. So this bear, hopefully managed. Let's put added up here for maybe the other most important part of this fight. Can we keep a bear at bay with a spear? Apparently we can't push the bear back. Phrasing. So let's get one here. And we're going to learn real quick if bears just have some unlisted things, like we can't actually manage them with a spear. Alright. So Jacob is not in a great position to do like spinny damage. We'll figure that out in a minute. Ormita is not in a great position this turn to do damage. Char is in position to do damage. So we're bear baiting now. But we got bleed. That bleed's going to be very important once again. Alright, Jacob, I almost just want to move him around. But I hate that we're not necessarily going to be able to get all the way around here. We may be able to move Addit over here and then get Jacob to where he can hit 2 bears next turn. I have to keep him from engaging is the challenge. So I would love for him to give everybody protection, though. Like, that's just too good. One damage, 10 damage. So you do have Fury or you don't have Fury? You're just... Okay, so you don't have Fury because you're surrounded, you're surrounded. We're really gambling that we don't have to surround this bear. Because we can always slide Flare up here to be tank 3. It's just a little risky. We could slide Coda up here to be tank 3. So let's put Ormita over here. I know technically you wanted to be a bear. That wish may still be granted. We may have some trouble getting Rockbolt able to get this to disengage without moving Char. We'll find out. I'm probably going to move Char just to be safe in a minute. Alright. So Coda's going to run in the mud. Ed can just go right here. Fire shots. And we can back it up. We can't back it up. Oh boy. Alright, well. And Gnome is just going to go up here. Gnome is going to be a backup tank, and hopefully not sacrifice for the bear god. Alright. Looks like I can drop you up here, and fatal shot. Wow, 20% chance to hit. Definitely not using deafness for that. Okay, will this work? I can't see shit because of the tooltip. Okay, that works. Awesome. Alright. We are in the game. So let's see if we can kill this bear before it's all said and done. Which means I think Bones goes first. Then we gotta slide you over here. I don't know if I want to rampage this, but I feel like I have to. Alright. And we're not gonna wrath. Okay, Jacob can go down here. And do the multi-hits. Would appreciate it if tooltips would not completely block my view. 42 damage left. We may not need Rock Bolt to do the disengagement here. Alright, let's have Char do his thing. That's 81 damage. Cool. And we're galvanized, so this fight just got a lot more interesting. Okay. Char can run over here. I just hate that I don't have rope. I got too excited about bears. Alright. So, bear 2 is going next. I guess Attic can just stab. That moved him that time. Interesting. So let's move you up 1. Try to hold you in place. So our spear wall is a very important control tool. All right. Okay, if we force the bears to disengage, I don't know if that's going to do too much. We have air. You know, I'm curious. Can air shoot through rocks? I think the answer's no. Eli Smith can't do anything either, except for potentially a really cool smoke screen. But I think we're just going to stick with what got us here. Galvanize the shit out of this. And, we're supposed to be cute, but we only have 1 unit engaged, so... Looks like Gnome does not need to be gnoming it right now. I'm gonna keep... Let's see, who else haven't we moved? We haven't moved Rockbolt yet. Because remember, the plan was to have Rockbolt do other things. I guess we can aid and assist with a stab right here, right? Okay, so that did destabilize the bear. Awesome! And the bear's still engaged. Lonchera can probably squeeze in where Gnome is not, so we'll just put you over here. Bear 2. 1 damage. 14 damage. 28 damage. 62 damage. Okay, well, Elsinore, in the usual position of being almost dead. Okay. Very exciting. Relentless. After attacking this unit removes an attack of opportunity. So, smoke bomb would have actually stopped that. But the good news is that we can kill this bear. Alright. I just need to figure out how we're going to do the other one. 100% chance to hit him. Cool. Good news, Elsinore, you're not dead. If this last bear decides to run, we are going to run. I don't expect the bears to run, though. Kind of don't want Coda to be getting smashed here. Kind of do want you to be in position. Alright. Oh boy. Didn't work. Alright. But we have fragility on this. At it, also almost dead. Okay, this is gonna get very exciting. I wonder why it worked the last time, but not this time. That means Launchera, not Flare, is gonna need to be our tank over here, or Gnome, technically. Well, let's get this part done. Because first off, Eli Smith can totally drop a smoke bomb somewhere. We need Gnome out of position. We need Saint out of position. Oh my god, Saint can't move. Okay. Alright. Okay, your opponents are demoralized and flee. Yes, Bear, you can run. Before you kill any more of my troop here, we need 7 for repairs. We have none. So we need to find a blacksmith. Because this is no joke. But we do have a level up for Gnome, who somehow managed to live through the fight. We got bear meat. Unfortunately, once again, the one thing we don't have is rope. We do have some other bears hanging out right here. First things first. Workshop. Can we actually make some more rope? I don't know how much hemp we have. We literally have 1 hemp. How about in the treasure box? We literally have 1 hemp to our name. Okay, that's a problem. And now that we've identified the problem, and we have other bears coming from over here, I have a serious concern about whether we can actually survive that fight, or if we're going to have to juke some bears here. Oh boy, we have a bandit camp down there. Oh boy, we are going the wrong direction anyway. Okay, well, this has been an exciting misadventure of not going east. Okay, so bears are on patrol over there. We're going to dodge some bears. We have some kind of camp up there. I have no clue how to get up there unless we are supposed to go around. So we're just going to go this way. Take the L. We'll figure it out later. We could camp at an old camp. Let's see what's here. If I could possibly inspect it. Hey, look! Professor Layton's hourglass. Look! All the rope we fucking needed was right there. Okay. How the fuck do we do this? Because we need to get over here. But that's all mountain hellscape. Is that a lake? That is a lake. What the hell's a lake doing here? Oh, what is this game? Alright, well. We dodged the bears. We now have the rope to capture bears. I can't actually repair my armor. And looks like we have some bandits over here, and we are quite sleepy. So I guess one of the big questions is, do we get ambushed? All right. I think double constitution for you is fine. Gotta check your skills. We have good companion or carrying capacity increased by 20. There we go. Now, how in danger are we? No danger. That's a little surprising. We are kind of in danger of starvation. We will be able to repair somebody's armor here in a minute, but we do have some bear meat, which is very delicious and nutritious. And honestly, as much as it makes me sad, we haven't buried Alpha yet. We need to bury Alpha. Alright. Who is our most important armor person? Repair 20 for 1. We have 3. Okay. That's fine. Add it. You usually don't get hit. Launchera, you need a repair. Okay, so we have solved that crisis. Addit's just gonna, do we have any backup armor we can throw on you? Like, it's better, it's literally better than nothing. I don't know if we do. Okay, technically that is better than nothing. So add it, you get to wear this for now. It's going to be at the end of the episode, so I got to remember that this is sitting here in the inventory. Oh, man. You know what I love about things like this is that this is not at all the kind of episode I was expecting to have here. I was expecting for things to not necessarily run smoothly. Oh, Flare. It has only hit me because I was in the way. I'm sure she didn't do it on purpose unless, by the all-seeing eye, what if she tried to kill me? Well, we can't, banish Edge from the group. Spend some time. Yeah, which of these? There's only one good option. Alright. We also have our banner here. Note that the swift progress has gone back down. So every rest, that'll go back up. I kind of don't mind more loot after battle. So let's do that. We did pay our troop. We are owed quite a bit of money. Did you level up? You did. Did I miss that? Oh, I missed upping your dexterity. Huh. So she's just level 5. I hope we haven't been sitting there this whole time being like, yeah, up your dexterity, but she's almost level 6. So, cool. Alright, let's step out here. We did have bandits over here. I don't see them now. Gonna take this very cautiously. Okay, so we have iron. There's something down there. Okay, there's actually like a whole location down here. Okay, please freak. Oh, okay, that's a rat's nest over there too, so don't have to do that today. Okay, could I possibly have a... Okay, there's Bear Cave. Okay, not the camp screen, please. Inventory? I am panicking here because it's apparently real-time with everybody moving around. Okay, finally. Finally, Python.com. This map has no guarantees for what works. And we have found Mount Ernst Cave. Obviously, they spent a really long time choosing that name here. But considering we did like an hour-long or hour-and-a-half extravaganza last time, this is definitely a good time to pause and stop. So we could potentially be finding the innkeeper here. We could have another big fight. I always expect a big fight. I wonder if there's like a way that we can get to this part easily. Like if there's sometimes where we can like climb down cliffs to get into places. I'll have to maybe push to the east, but I feel like we've covered a lot of Drombach County. And I still feel like I'm constantly going to die. So that's exciting. All right, well, that'll do it for this one. This is Asher with Wartales modded edition now. But note that we didn't like really break the game. We weren't suddenly able to like equip all of the big equipment and everything like that. It's just that our progression is going closer. But hey, we found bears and couldn't capture them. And then we found the means to capture them. And we learned that Drombach doesn't grow any hemp because we were finding hemp everywhere in Vertruse. But hey, definitely leave your thoughts in the comments. Elsinore keeps almost dying, and I'm a little concerned, but we'll get you some better armor soon, I guess. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Take care.